Hello my good friends, thank you for tuning in. This is Mehdi. In today's video we're gonna take a look at 12 best cheap fragrances that I'm really looking forward to wear in fall 2023. I can't wait for them. So before starting the main list, I have here one honorable mention from House of Lattafa, Nebras. It is honorable mention because leans too feminine to my taste, but I want to keep it close to myself as it is a great complementing fragrance from women's side. You know what I mean. It is like a very freshly baked cookie or cake, let's say. Smells like that, edible with prominent vanilla and some sort of orange zesty vibe way at the background. It is cozy and mouth-watering with a good performance. Let's see the main list. So let's start by Cuba Prestige Gold at number 12, 10 bucks for 100 ml, almost cheaper than water here in Denmark. So if you like fragrances like Afnan by Thierry Mugler or Intoxicated by Kilian, you're gonna enjoy this fragrance for sure. But this one is like more citrusy version of those fragrances without that tar note in the Afnan and without that great coffee note at the opening and at the mid note of let's say Intoxicated. So here we have missing coffee note and tar note, and we have a little bit added citruses. I can get 5 to 6 hours longevity with this one, and projection and sillage is okay for first hour and a half, let's say. Number 11, Lalique Encre Noir, a green, woody, dark, bitter fragrance with touch of freshness at the background. I like take off them on green notes. They didn't make anything barbershoppy or outdated. They added here green notes with cypress, which is unique in my opinion. Smells bitter as hell. It is like ink in a bottle with touch of fresh cypressiness at the background, cypressy notes at the background, and a soft, vetiver woody base, let's say, to this one. It is not pure woody, but you know, vetiver gives to fragrance a very soft, woody feel. Performance is average, 5 to 6 hours, close to good, let's say. With first hour and a half, again, average projection and sillage. I really enjoyed for indoor situations. Next one is 9 p.m. by Afnan at number 10. It is Cologne of Ultra Male by Jean-Paul Gaultier. If you have that fragrance in your collection, you're gonna see that is a flat version of that fragrance, not as complex, as dense or busy, crowded as Ultra Male, but this one is okay, fair enough. I believe it is long-lasting, playful, and gets the job done. At number 9, Bentley for Men Intense. Before I say anything, it is a very polarizing fragrance, definitely love and hate. Not for everybody, not great for blind buys, but also I have to say absolutely a big love for me. It is one of the best boozy fragrances ever created. Look at this one, touches my soul. It is about cinnamon also, very cinnamon, spicy, sweet, little, I can say smoky, resiny big time, leathery and boozy. If you like boozy, masculine, mature fragrances, this is a must-have for you, especially with this price. I can get 12 hours plus longevity with this one and over 3 hours crazy projection and sillage. Next one is Insurrection II Wild at number 8. Another must-have, I have to say, especially if you're a tobacco lover. It is a synthetic fragrance, but yeah, at first 30 minutes I have to say it is synthetic, to be honest, but after that gets better. Not great, but gets better. So it is a sweet tobacco honey based fragrance, I have to say. Reminds me of Pure Heaven by Thierry Mugler, Serge of Naxos, closer to Pure Heaven as it is not that much heavy on the lavender. Smells very masculine and mature, has definitely age factor to it, lasts only 8 hours plus in terms of longevity with 2 hours of good projection and sillage. Next one, number 7, Eternal Oud from Lattafa's Pride line. Eternal Oud, no, it is not that oudi. To be honest, I would say Eternal Amber or Amber Vanilla to this one. Reminds me of Grand Soir from House of Francis Kurkdjian, Maison Francis Kurkdjian, which I prefer it better over Baccarat Rouge definitely, as it is more masculine compared to Baccarat Rouge, at least to my taste. And even this one is more masculine compared to Grand Soir itself, as it is a little bit oudi at the background, very less at the background. It is like creamy, milky, dusty because of amber, and ton of vanilla at the base. Unisex, but definitely leans more masculine. I can get solid 10 hours plus in terms of longevity with 2-3 hours, great projection and sillage. And number 6 is Khamrah or Khamrah. I know you like it, although it has nothing to do with Angel's Share from House of by Kilian, but somehow connected to that fragrance. I don't know for whatever reason, maybe because of bottle looking. So for me this one is totally another story compared to the Angel's Share. It is like cinnamony, heavy on cinnamon side. It is sweet, spicy, oriental, slightly dried, fruity and boozy, with a great performance and a very concentrated juice. Now we are at top 5. If you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please remember to subscribe and support me by your likes. I really appreciate that. So the Tournois by Al Haramain is at number 5. One of the best colognes for Parfums de Mali Leighton in this price range, I have to say. So if you have smelled Leighton or already you have it in your collection, you're gonna see that this is not as complex, hell no, and heavier on the apple. I have to say, if you can spend more money, which is better to get amber oud, exclusive blue. I don't know if it is Al Haramain or not. Some says it is mimicking Al Haramain, some says it is Al Haramain. I don't know. Anyway, but I cannot see Al Haramain here at any side of the bottle or presentation. So let's say maybe it is not. It is more expensive compared to this one. Right now prices are crazy, but I bought it for 60-70 bucks. If I'm not mistaken, it is Extrait de Parfum. So I can get with this one 5-6 hours in terms of longevity, and first hour and a half average projection and sillage. Definitely not as long lasting as this one or real stuff, but gets the job done. At number 4, again by Lattafa, Assad, one of the best alternatives for Dior Sauvage Elixir, or one of the best takes. It is not exact cologne, but I can get it is like 65 to 70% close to that fragrance, but it is not as complex, natural or dense dark as Dior Sauvage, let's say, Elixir version. So it is also herbal, dark, synthetic, way more synthetic compared to the Dior Sauvage Elixir, and it is not as oody, or let's say I can get some sort of oody feel in the Dior Sauvage Elixir, but here I have more like some sort of pencil shaving vibe. A long-lasting fragrance for this price, this scent profile, I don't know, it is a no-brainer. I believe lasts on me 10-12 hours plus 2 hours solid projection and sillage. Number 3, Oud for Glory, a masterpiece from House of Lattafa. Believe me, after this one I started buying some other Lattafa fragrances, and I believe this is one of the best, or at top 5 best Lattafa fragrances, hands down, very close to Initio's Oud for Greatness. Oh my goodness, exactly like that fragrance, bitter, sweet, complex, and very expensive smell. I have also few backup bottles, and I have no problem with performance of any of these fragrances batches. Let's say lasts on me 10-12 hours plus, especially when I overspray, easily 12 hours plus, like 6 to 8 sprays I mean, and projection and sillage is there for solid 3 hours. Next one is again from House of Lattafa, Amiral Oud Intense, my absolute second favorite after Oud for Glory from this house. It is one of the best takes on by the Fireplace DNA, and gets me more compliments even as it is denser and sweeter compared to the By the Fireplace. Smells sugary, smoky and nutty. Smoke is here very realistic, like bonfire, and sweetness is like burnt sugar, close to caramel, let's say, and nutty notes are not that much prominent like smoky or sweet notes. They are at the background. Very solid, long-lasting fragrance, 12 hours plus easily, with 2-3 hours great projection and sillage. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to wear this fragrance. In terms of compliments, especially from women, wow, performance, scent profile, 10 out of 10. Amber Oud Tobacco Edition by Al Haramain. It is cologne of Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. Somehow better, I can say, even as it is stronger and lasts as good. It is very heavy on the clove, tobacco and honey, but tobacco is a bit at the base, and it is not as prominent as honey and clove. Such a juice. You have to try it yourself. It is a compliment monster. Definitely a must-have. One of those lady pleaser fragrances, which I preferred always for fall and winter. Lasts on me 12-13 hours plus in terms of longevity. Less and less, and 3 hours very great projection and sillage. Take care, guys.